Hello there, and welcome to the War Factory for today, December the 22nd. 3 more days. 3 more days. Anyways, so step number one, attack number one, I guess, in general, is a GBE attack, just because this laser needs to freaking go. So I blowed it up good. And then I cleared some mines because I was like, well, it'll make my life a little easier later on, and, you know, let's not worry about that. By the way, I'd like to point out that yesterday I was wearing my Purple Crystal t-shirt, as commented by George Smith on YouTube. So I figured if I was looking for purples yesterday, today I'm looking for greens, so I'm wearing the green Crystal t-shirt. Gotta get my green statues out there, you know, be able to throw up some whatever green statues do. I don't know. Some good lures. That's right. We figured out it's all to lure people in to attack the base. Because, anyways, attack number two. Take out the rocket launcher that I already just took out, and then roll in with the Zookas because they're gonna do some work. And it's really nice because there's conveniently this little gap right in between the groups of mines, and that little gap just happens to be where you want to end up with your troops. So smoke them all the way in, and then of course you want to target the Doom Cannon first because, well, it's right there, and it's better to have everything just focused on it instead of half your troops over on the cannon. Now, this is a 2-shock. One on all of the mortars, and then the other one on the shock blaster, because the shock blaster gots to go. And then flare onto the shock blaster, and it leaves all your troops kind of in the middle of things. That's cool. One more shock on the mortars. They can kind of clean up some of the boom cannons and doom cannons and whatnots. And then over to the actual Doom Cannon. I did it under smoke just because I didn't want to worry about shocks on the mortars and dealing with that silliness, and I figured, hey, you know what, smokes still aren't that expensive, so let's do this. Take out the Doom Cannon, and unfortunately, I thought they'd be actually out of range of those mortars, otherwise I would have flared a little further over, so if you're doing this yourself, please flare a little over, because then you're not going to have to worry about the mortars taking out a whack of your troops. And that whack actually really did make an impact, because I wanted to clear out as many of these defenses in between me and the HQ as possible, and obviously taking some massive hits from the mortars reduced the sheer numbers that I could put forth to the old machine guns and whatnot. Anyways, that wraps up attack number two, unless you got GBE to do something. Honestly, the only thing you need to do at this point is damage that shield and load up your next boatload of Zookas. Guess what? We're going pretty much into the exact same spot. So land on the beach. It was kind of tricky down here on the corner with the kind of angled landing crafts. It messed me up because I normally use the edge of the landing craft as my trigger point to land the next landing craft and whatnot, and just be careful of that if you're kind of in the same boat as me. And then stroll right up, right to the very front of the mortar-ish clusters, and if you run over a mine like I did, throw down a heal. I really wish I had cleared that mine. I thought they'd go around it, and obviously not quite so lucky. So 2 more shocks, obviously mortars and flamethrowers and everything, and then machine guns with the other one. And you want to clear this side. Ultimately, if you've got the troop power to pull it off, you also want to come around in the south end, throw some critters up to distract all those laser beams that just fired off, and throw some shocks on the sniper towers, and then you can take out the sniper towers that are going to immediately cause you problems. So the one behind it is actually out of range, but the one right in front of that, you can, just above the one that I just blew up there, that will cause you damage. Now, unfortunately, I flared way too close to the base, and it caused my Zookas to go up into range. That was just bad flaring. As you can see here, now that I've got set up, the laser can't reach the troops if they're placed properly. So definitely don't make the same mistake I did and like flare too close, forcing your troops closer and into range of that laser. What's also nice is that laser range is the exact same range as the sniper tower there. So if you're out of range of the laser, you're going to be out of range of the sniper tower as well. And with all the stuff on the south end there, even if that is like an entire attack for you because you got lower level troops or you don't have the GBE to pull it off or whatever, once you get up to this point, as you can see with the few Zookas that I have remaining, they can sit completely safe and completely unabused by any defenses and just grind away on that shield. Then it's just a matter of taking down the HQ after the shield, which is obviously like the easiest thing possible. And what's also nice is because there's 10 shield generators, when the shield finally does go down, you get a whole mountain of GBE that you can just throw barrages or whatever at. Fortunately, I'm playing this back in fast forward mode, well, semi-fast forward mode, because if you look at the clock, it was a long grind. So if you're really low level, maybe boost that damage, you know, the troop damage statue, and see what kind of speed that gives you. Anyways, guys, this is how to take down War Factory. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully this has been helpful. Hopefully it's been entertaining, and most importantly, 3 more days. But also, have a fantastic day.